Hi, it's Lee from coloringqueen.net, and today I want to show you Percy and the Mystic Island by Narelle Craven, one of my favourite Australian artists. Now, Percy has made previous appearances before. You may have already seen him in Percy and the Colouring Adventure and Percy and the Colouring Wonderland. Now, you'll notice that these two books that I have over here are different from this one, and there's a reason for that. These were first introduced in Australia and they came as spiral bound and cardstock. Later on the third book, Narelle put them onto Amazon and released this one only on Amazon, and you can buy it from her website, but you can't buy it in this format. So these have now been changed to the artist edition, and this is the standard edition. Now, Percy and the Mystic Island hasn't been released as an artist edition, so I could only purchase this book. And to be honest, if there was the artist edition available, I would snap that up in a minute, because not only would it go with my other books, but the paper quality and the spiral binding is a real selling point for me. So I do hope that one day that this one is also released as an artist edition. So Percy is a little fairy penguin and he lives in Victoria in Australia. And part of the proceeds of all Narelle's colouring books go to assist a wildlife sanctuary in Victoria, which assists other little animals and wildlife and little fairy penguins as well, with any little problems that they may have. So it goes towards a good cause, some of the money, and not only that, the illustrations are beautiful. Now, for my friends across the pond, Australian fairy penguins don't look like other types of penguins. As the name implies, they're fairy-like and they're very small. So in this book, Percy will be making appearances on every single page, and it's interactive, so you get to find Percy. And I'm always incredibly grateful to Narelle that Percy is so easy to find. So let's dive in. Now, I bought the book from the Artist Australian website, and it also came with this lovely little gift card as well, and it was also personally signed. Now, if you buy it off Amazon where it's available, naturally you won't get that or the personal signature as well, but you'll get the same book, okay, but no signature, no little gift card, okay, because that's just not possible. Now, it's got a beautiful nameplate page, absolutely stunning, and the foreword, we've got all these lovely little tips, but what I really like is that Narelle includes a pile of elements for you to practice your colouring on, and these will be included in images throughout the book, but you can have a practice now before you actually dive into the images proper. Now, the actual main illustrations are all printed on single-sided paper, and the paper is white and it's trade stock paper. So let's flip through, and as I said, part of our job is to find Percy. There we go. So he's not hard to find, thankfully, not like some of the interactive colouring books that we wouldn't have a hope on earth of finding. And I do like how this book has been smartened up with little images of Percy on each facing page. Now, when you're colouring, if you're colouring within the book, put a few bits of paper in between it so that you don't get any bleed through. I like to colour on a clipboard, so it's never an issue for me. I just tear the image out and pop it onto a clipboard where I feel more comfortable. One of the good things about Narelle's art is that the line work is medium to heavy, and so that is actually good for people that have visual impairment, and it's probably one of the reasons that I like it so much. I can actually see it. Now, Narelle loves it when you share around your coloured images, and if you're on Facebook, check out some of those images. They are just stunning, absolutely beautiful. I've also got a Pinterest board for some of Narelle's colour drawings as well, so if you're not following me on Pinterest, check the little button up at the top of the screen and check out my Pinterest board for Percy. Now, Narelle gets a colouring team to do her colouring for her, and these ladies and gentlemen are absolutely amazing. Their artwork is just stunning. So if you have time, check out their artwork. You'll see some of it already on the back cover here, and also on the front cover is elements from different artists that are in her colouring team. And they do fantastic work of bringing these beautiful illustrations to life. If you haven't already, you might want to check out the other Percy books. One of them, I can't remember which one now, is already available on Amazon, so it would be in this format, and these ones are only available from her website in Australia at this point in time. Until next time, happy colouring.